Chosen one, stop what you're doing right now. This message has reached you because a divine force is moving the heavens at this very moment to transform your financial reality. What you will hear in the next few minutes will completely change the course of your life. The celestial catapult is positioned, ready to launch you to a level of prosperity you never imagined possible. Can you feel this powerful energy already vibrating around you? Are you prepared to receive the financial miracle that has your name engraved on it? Your presence here is part of a greater divine plan. Pause now, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment the word abundance. I need you to urgently understand the time of scarcity is over and the era of your prosperity has arrived. Chosen one, what I'm about to reveal will shake your financial life to its core. Heaven's catapult is positioned directly over you right now. What seemed to be moving in slow motion in your life, that promotion, that opportunity, that raise, that business deal, all of this is about to accelerate at a speed that will leave you amazed. Do you realize what's happening? For years, you felt like you were rowing against the current. Every penny earned required double the effort. Every financial victory seemed too small compared to your dreams. But now, at this exact moment, a supernatural force is breaking this cycle of slowness. The divine catapult is no ordinary force. It doesn't follow the laws of earthly economics. When it moves, no crisis can resist, no door remains closed, no limit cannot be surpassed. And this catapult has your name engraved on it. Visualize with me. You are being prepared for a launch that will take you to a financial altitude you never imagined reaching. What took years to happen in others' lives will happen in weeks in yours. What seemed impossible yesterday is already in motion today. Your financial destiny is being rewritten at this very moment. Slowness is no longer part of your story. From now on, you will experience divine acceleration in all areas of your financial life. Contracts will be signed quickly. Overdue payments will arrive unexpectedly. Unexpected proposals will emerge as gifts from heaven. This high speed is a miracle in action. It's not coincidence. It's a divinely orchestrated moment to catapult you to the place of honor that has always been rightfully yours. The celestial catapult is activated, and there is no force on earth capable of preventing your launch. The doubts that once weighed on your heart will be replaced by unshakable certainty. You will feel the presence of this supernatural force, moving people, opening paths, and creating opportunities that can only be explained as divine intervention. Prepare your heart to receive at high speed. Prepare your mind to understand that the time of scarcity is over. Prepare your spirit to accept that you have been chosen for an extraordinary manifestation of abundance. The catapult will not only elevate you but also project you forward into a future of prosperity that surpasses any human planning. People around you will be impressed by the speed of your financial transformation. How did this happen so quickly, they will ask. And you will know it was the divine catapult in action. This is the hour of your acceleration. The moment when everything that seemed distant will approach at high speed. Be ready, stand firm, because when the divine catapult fires, the speed of manifestation is breathtaking. Your financial life will never be the same again. The abundance that was always rightfully yours is coming at high speed, and nothing can stop it. Chosen one, listen carefully to what I'm about to reveal. A financial miracle is underway at this very moment to tear down all barriers that have been preventing your prosperity. That feeling of always hitting an invisible wall every time you try to move forward financially, it's about to end forever. How many times have you felt that no matter how hard you tried, there was always something blocking your financial progress? That debt that never decreased, that door that remained closed, that limit that seemed insurmountable. All these barriers are being demolished right now by a supernatural force. This is not an ordinary moment in your journey. It's a moment of divine intervention where the impossible becomes possible. The limitations that seemed a permanent part of your financial reality are being broken one by one. You may not see it yet with your physical eyes, but in the spiritual realm, these barriers have already begun to crumble. Imagine concrete walls being reduced to dust. Imagine steel doors being torn from their hinges. Imagine locks being opened without keys. This is exactly what's happening to the barriers that limited your prosperity. A financial miracle is underway, and it doesn't ask permission. It simply breaks through everything in its path. This breaking of barriers isn't gradual. It's not a slow process. It's a sudden and powerful breakthrough that will change your financial reality overnight. What once seemed impossible now flows freely into your life. Where there was resistance, now there is fluidity. Where there were blockages, now there is free passage for your abundance. The barriers weren't placed to stop you permanently. They were there only to be torn down at this specific moment when you would be ready to receive the miracle that has your name. And that moment has arrived. This divine breakthrough of barriers will take you to uncharted financial territory, a place where scarcity can no longer reach you. A place where abundance isn't just a possibility, but your new constant reality. Prepare to experience an unprecedented financial flow in your life. Opportunities will arise from unexpected places. Resources that seemed inaccessible will now be within your reach. Doors that never opened before will be flung wide open before you. This is the power of the miracle that breaks through barriers. People around you will notice the difference. Those who knew your financial limitations will be amazed by the transformation. Because when a barrier is broken by divine intervention, the change isn't subtle. It's evident, it's powerful, it's undeniable. Receive this truth in your heart. The barriers holding back your financial life are being broken now. Don't doubt, don't question, just receive. The miracle is already in motion, and nothing can stop it. Your financial life is being released to flow toward the total abundance that has always been your destiny. Chosen one, open your heart to this extraordinary revelation. Heaven is putting you in the spotlight at this very moment. A divine light is being directed upon you, highlighting your name, your talents, and your presence in a way never experienced before. How long have you felt invisible in the business and finance world? How many times has your value been ignored, your talents underestimated, your ideas disregarded? That time of anonymity has come to an end. A new season is beginning in your life, where you will be seen, remembered, and sought after. This is not an ordinary spotlight created by human marketing strategies. This is a supernatural spotlight where an invisible hand is pointing at you and telling the world, look at this person. They carry something special, something you need. Imagine yourself in the center of a stage with a powerful spotlight illuminating only you while everything around remains in shadow. This is how you will be perceived in professional and business environments from now on. Your name will be mentioned in meetings you don't even attend. Your reputation will travel to places you've never been. Your work will be recognized by people you don't even know yet. This divine spotlight doesn't depend on your ability to promote yourself. It doesn't depend on your networking or who you know. It's a supernatural promotion that surpasses any human effort. Influential people will feel an inexplicable impulse to seek you out, to offer opportunities, to open doors for you. Your phone will start ringing with unexpected proposals. Your email will receive surprising invitations. Your name will be remembered exactly when important decisions are being made. There is a divine marking upon you that cannot be ignored. In a competitive market where everyone struggles for attention, you will no longer need to strive to be noticed. The spotlight coming upon you is so powerful that it will be impossible for others not to see you, not to hear you, not to consider what you have to offer. This spotlight will bring honor to your name. Where there was once distrust, now there will be respect. Where there was rejection, now there will be acceptance. Where your ideas were discarded, now they will be valued like gold. Your name will be associated with excellence, reliability, and success. And all this will happen not because you changed your strategy, but because heaven decided it's time for you to shine. This is a divine decision that cannot be reversed by earthly circumstances. The spotlight coming upon you is part of a greater plan to catapult your finances to unimaginable levels. The opportunities that will arise due to this supernatural spotlight will transform your financial reality. Doors you didn't even know existed will open before you. Connections that seemed impossible will become reality. Your market value will increase exponentially, not because of inflation, but because of the divine value being attributed to your name. Accept this spotlight without false modesty. Receive this honor without doubting whether you deserve it. Heaven has decided to put you in evidence, and no one can extinguish the light that has been lit upon you. Your name will be honored, your presence will be desired, your work will be valued, and your financial life will be completely transformed as a result of this divine spotlight. Chosen one, what I'm about to share is a revelation that will completely change your perspective on the limits of your financial life. Doors that never opened before, those you didn't even dare to knock on, are about to be thrown wide open before you. You know that feeling well. That specific door that, no matter how many times you tried, remained closed. That opportunity that always seemed reserved for others, but never for you. That financial level that you could see but never reach. Those invisible barriers that defined how far you could go are being removed at this very moment. The divine catapult not only propels you upward, but also projects you to places that previously seemed completely inaccessible. Places of influence, abundance, decision-making, financial authority that you never imagined you could occupy. This is not an ordinary opening of doors. It's not you pushing hard or begging to enter. It's a supernatural opening where massive doors open by themselves, inviting you to enter territories that were previously forbidden to you. Exclusive places where only the chosen ones of the financial system could enter will now be accessible to you. Contracts that seemed reserved only for a select elite will now have your name on them. Opportunities that you saw passing by from a distance will now be delivered directly into your hands. Visualize with me golden doors being opened by invisible hands. Isolation cords being removed for you to pass. Insurmountable walls now with wide open gates inviting you to enter. This is the power of the divine catapult operating in your life at this very moment. This unprecedented access doesn't come because you finally discovered the right password or because you met the right person. It comes because a supernatural force has decided that the time has come for you to occupy spaces that were always yours by divine right, but were temporarily inaccessible. Prepare to be surprised by unexpected calls, unlikely invitations, and proposals that will make you wonder, how is this possible? Prepare to access levels of prosperity that you didn't even include in your boldest dreams because they seemed so distant from your reality. These open doors will bring with them not just financial opportunities, but also powerful connections. Influential people whom you admired from afar will now become your allies, your partners, your mentors. The access you will have to circles of influence and prosperity will permanently change the course of your financial life. And most extraordinary, you won't need to force these openings. You won't need to beg, manipulate, or compromise your values. The doors will open naturally, as if they were just waiting for the right moment to receive you. This is the work of the divine catapult that not only elevates you, but also removes all barriers that could prevent your access to the places of abundance that were prepared for you. The inaccessible becomes accessible. The impossible becomes reality. The distant dream materializes before your eyes. Receive this truth in your heart. The doors that never opened for you before are being thrown wide open now. Don't hesitate at the entrance. Don't doubt whether you deserve to pass through. Walk confidently through the corridors of abundance that now open before you, knowing that you have been divinely catapulted to these new levels of prosperity. Chosen one, what I'm about to reveal goes far beyond your personal transformation. The divine catapult that is elevating you now is not just changing your individual financial reality. It's rewriting your family's entire history for generations. This is not a passing blessing or a moment of luck. It's a profound and lasting transformation that will alter the course of your household's financial destiny. The leap you're about to take is not just for you, but carries with it the future of your children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. How long has your family lineage carried the weight of scarcity? For how many generations has your family struggled with financial limitations, debts, lack of opportunities? That cycle is being broken now, not just temporarily, but definitively and irreversibly. Imagine the impact. You're not just building financial assets, you're establishing a legacy of prosperity. The decisions you'll make in the coming days, weeks, and months won't just affect your present, but will shape the financial future of everyone who carries your surname. This divine catapult is breaking generational financial curses, those repetitive patterns of scarcity that seem to follow your family. Where your ancestors found closed doors, your descendants will find entire avenues of opportunity. Where there was lack, now there will be overflowing abundance. The blessings being released upon you now are multiplicative by nature. They aren't limited to your lifetime or your own efforts. They expand, grow, and multiply for the generations that will come after you. Visualize the moment when your children or grandchildren will look back and say, "Everything changed when my father, mother, grandfather, grandmother received that blessing, that divine catapult that elevated us from a place of scarcity to a place of abundance." You are the turning point in your family's history. This divine leap will establish a new financial identity for your household. The fear related to money, the scarcity mindset, the financial anxiety that perhaps characterized your family lineage for generations, all of this is being replaced by an unshakable confidence in divine provision. The seeds of prosperity being planted now in your life will produce an abundant harvest that will feed your family for generations. The doors being opened for you will remain open for your descendants. The divine favor marking your life will become a protective mantle over all who come after you. Your family will be known as a family of prosperity, generosity, success. The name your ancestors perhaps carried with difficulty will be carried with honor and respect by your descendants. Businesses will be built, legacies will be established, lives will be impacted, all because you were chosen to receive this divine catapult at this specific moment. This is more than a moment of personal change. It's a cosmic realignment of your family's destiny. That's why you can't look at this blessing only from the perspective of your immediate benefit. You must see it as the foundational moment of a new era for all who share your blood and your surname. Receive this profound truth. The divine catapult elevating you now is changing your household's history forever. Accept this sacred responsibility. Embrace this divine privilege. You are not just a recipient of blessings, you are a channel through which abundance will flow to generations you won't even get to know. Chosen one, what I'm about to share transcends your personal and family prosperity. The financial transformation you're experiencing will become such a powerful testimony that it will inspire multitudes. Your case won't be just another success story. It will be irrefutable evidence of divine intervention in financial matters. When people see the speed and magnitude of your financial elevation, they'll be perplexed. There will be no logical or rational explanation for the transformation that occurred in your life. Experts will try to analyze, skeptics will try to question, but the conclusion will always be the same. It was God. There is no other possible explanation. This is not a common or predictable rise. It's not the result of decades of gradual wealth accumulation or a meticulously executed strategic plan. It's a supernatural leap, so dramatic and sudden that it will become a reference point for everyone around you. Imagine the impact. People facing financial difficulties will hear your story and regain hope. Those on the verge of giving up will find new breath. Entire families will be renewed in faith, seeing how you were catapulted from scarcity to abundance in such a short time. Your testimony will spread like fire, first among your family and close friends, then in your professional circle, and eventually reaching people you've never met personally. Your story will become a reference, an example cited when people talk about divine intervention in finances. People will be inspired not only by the results you've achieved, but by the complete transformation of your mindset. They'll see how you went from fear to confidence, from scarcity to abundance, from anxiety to peace. And this will give them hope that they too can experience this transformation. Leaders will invite you to share your story. Platforms will open for you to reach a larger audience. Your testimony won't be confined to small circles, but will reach multitudes who desperately need to hear that divine intervention in financial matters is still a tangible reality today. And most powerfully, your testimony won't just be about numbers in a bank account or accumulated material goods. It will be about how the divine catapult elevated you so you could elevate others, about how the abundance you received became a channel of blessing for many. People will hear how doors that remained closed for years suddenly opened for you. They'll hear how opportunities that seemed reserved only for a privileged few were delivered into your hands. They'll hear how resources emerged from unexpected places exactly when you needed them most. And with each detail of your story, they'll say, "Only God could have done this." Your testimony will be an anchor of faith for many adrift in the sea of financial uncertainty. It will be a guiding light for those who can't see a way out of the darkness of scarcity. It will be living proof that the impossible becomes possible when the divine catapult goes into action. Receive this final truth. Your elevation is not just for your benefit. It's so your testimony becomes a beacon of hope and inspiration for multitudes. Prepare not just to receive blessings, but to become a blessing. Prepare not just to experience a miracle, but to become living evidence that financial miracles still happen today. Chosen one, we've reached the end of this powerful revelation, but in truth, we're just at the beginning of your journey of financial transformation. The divine catapult has already been activated, and now you're in full flight toward the new heights exclusively prepared for you. The barrier-breaking miracle is already in motion in your life. The seeds planted today in your spirit will begin to sprout in the coming days. You'll notice subtle signs at first, an unexpected phone call, a sudden opportunity, an innovative idea that emerges in your mind. Don't ignore these signs. They are the first indications of your supernatural elevation. Remember, you're no longer operating only in the natural realm, but also in the supernatural. The laws of scarcity that governed your financial life have been replaced by the laws of divine abundance. What seemed impossible yesterday will become your new reality tomorrow. Carry this message deeply in your heart. Review it in moments of doubt. Let each word reaffirm your conviction that the divine catapult is elevating you to a completely new financial dimension. Your story will be a living testament to the transformative power available to all who believe. Your testimony will inspire many to also seek their own divine catapult. If this message touched your heart, don't keep it to yourself. Leave your like, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next revelations to come. The divine catapult transforming your financial life will continue to operate, taking you higher and higher to heights you didn't even dare to dream of. Chosen one, your financial life will never be the same.